Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. The federal government has committed $80 million as part of plans to extend the voluntary administration period for Rex Airlines. The airline's administrators will apply to the federal court to extend the administration period until June 30 next year. If it's approved, the government funding will kick in to guarantee ticket sales over this period in an effort to keep the airline's regional routes operating. Staff working on the airline's capital city routes have been given early access to a government entitlement scheme. The administrators say they will also pay the entitlements of former employees made redundant during the voluntary administration period. Protesters disrupting the Hunter Valley Rail network could soon face 2 years jail and fines of up to $22,000. Legislation will be introduced to State Parliament this week in an effort to stop the impacts of protests on rail services. The Hunter line was disrupted for 2 weeks earlier this year, following dozens of incidents. Cessnock Hospital will be hosting a drop-in information session this morning to give Hunter residents a look at progress being made on the site's redevelopment. Residents are being invited to gather at the hospital's main foyer from 10 till midday to gain an insight into the $138 million facelift. Cessnock MP Clayton Barr says attendees will be able to get an early look at the new features the redevelopment will bring to both the inside and outside of the hospital.
They're going to have the images of the location of the site, and they'll have information about roughly what's going to be inside of the building. So, for example, an expanded emergency department, it's going to be a new 2-story building. So that'll be a significant change to the community.
A second session tomorrow will be happening at the community's village shopping centre from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. A driver's quick thinking has led to the arrest of a would-be thief in Newcastle. Police say he threatened a man standing near his car on Perkins Street last Friday before then getting into the vehicle. However, the driver still had the keys and locked the alleged offender inside till police arrived. A 25-year-old man has been charged with several offences and refused bail ahead of a court appearance next week. The New South Wales government is hoping to boost the employability of women from diverse backgrounds across the state and the Hunter with the Return to Work Pathways program. The initiative is focused on boosting the employability of 8 groups with low workforce participation rates, including Indigenous women, carers and those living with a disability. Minister for Women and Charlestown MP Jody Harrison says there are a wide range of benefits which come from increased employability.
We know that lower income results in lower superannuation balances, and women are more likely to be experiencing homelessness, particularly older women at the moment. So we really want to work to overcome that, and this is a really important way of doing that.
Applications can be made via the state government's website until December 6. Lake Macquarie Council has approved plans to rezone 5 hectares of land for housing at YE. Up to 50 homes could be built near the M1 as a result. Mayor Adam Schultz says it's critical work, with the population of Lake Macquarie's southwest expected to almost double over the next 2 decades.
2NURFM Sport.
2 of the Knights' New Zealand reps will be looking to find what their future holds as they look for contracts. Men's forward Leo Thompson is hoping to sort his future before the season's start after testing the open market, while women's back Shanice Parker will be hoping for a deal with the NRLW side after interest of returning home to play for the Warriors in 2025. 5 horses from 3 Newcastle trainers have been nominated for this Saturday's The Hunter feature race at Newcastle Jockey Club. Chris Lees has Infancy, Rustic Steel and Spangler in the mix, alongside Mark Minervini's Quick Tempo and Scott Apry's Isaiah. Newcastle cricketer Jason Sangha will be lining up for South Australia this morning to take on his former side New South Wales in a one-day match in Adelaide. Sangha made his first appearance for the Redbacks on Wednesday in a 9-wicket win over Victoria. And Lake Macquarie Paramatilda Georgia Bykoff will be in Spain for the Cerebral Palsy Football World Cup starting this Friday. That's sport. I'm Jessie Dennett.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 1, 7, 16, 18, 22 and 38, and the supplementaries are 2 and 33. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.